Now, digital and online gaming is a huge industry, but it looks like classic games are having a comeback moment too. More families and groups of friends are making a return to board games, and Ben Boulos has been taking a look at what's behind it.
From games consoles offering action adventures to word challenges on your smartphone. If games are your way of relaxing, well, there's never been more choice. Yet the humble board game seems to have survived the challenge from flashy tech, advanced graphics and virtual reality. So what's behind the enduring appeal that keeps the makers of games like Monopoly in business?
When we have so much pressures on our time, we're spending more time on screens, the opportunity to play together, to enjoy the highs and lows of a board game continue to appeal.
And one of the biggest selling board games is now even bigger, with this life-sized version for those who really want to immerse themselves in it, with all the familiar pieces, locations, squares, even the player rivalries.
Rolling in 3, 2, 1, roll!
They're really fun to play with your family. You can beat your friends and your brothers.
Do you tend to win, or do you tend to let them win?
I tend to win.
Do you? And what about you?
I normally let him win, but I think my favourite thing about the game is like the thrill and the excitement of it.
And it's not just the kids getting involved. 30% of adults in the UK regularly play board games. In fact, we spent nearly £128 million on them last year. That's up more than 4% on the year before. The origins of some classic games like chess and drafts go back more than 1,000 years. But whether vintage or relatively modern, there's always been a certain kudos to triumphing over your fellow players. Well, there's always one, isn't there, who ends up with a hotel on Park Lane. Thanks for landing on my square. I think you'll find you owe me 1.3 million.